Now let's check in with CGTN reporter Omar Khan. He's at the main media center of the Beijing Winter Games. Omar, good afternoon to you. Tuesday marks a historic day for Team China. Walk us through the highlights.
Yeah, Zhongshe, an amazing day yesterday, and that's especially for Chinese snowboarder Su Yiming, the 17-year-old claiming a gold medal yesterday. You could see on the podium and down at the Medal Award Plaza, full of smiles, getting his first Olympic gold medal at his Olympic debut. So an incredible story for that snowboarder, perhaps even stealing the spotlight from Eileen Gu as we watch some of these athletes compete for Team China for the first time. He also made a bit of history for his country. He marked the medal that gave China the highest medal count at a Winter Games. So obviously representing his country, and on an individual level, a lot of success for this 17-year-old. He also becomes the first Chinese athlete to compete to grab a gold medal, I should say, in a snowboarding event. So again, lots of celebration yesterday. Now let's look at the event what took place for Su Yiming yesterday at the men's big air event. He finished with a score of 182.5, well ahead of second place Norwegian snowboarder Mons Roysland and Canadian bronze medalist Max Parot. Even on his third run, Su Ming, his nickname Ming, he came down on that third run pretty relaxed, as he knew he had secured that. Now it is his second medal at these Olympic Games. He grabbed a silver earlier in the Olympics. That was in the snowboard slopestyle final. He came second, but a lot of talk, a lot of analysts saying he actually should have grabbed the gold. But again, he walks away from his debut Olympics, finding the podium twice, so a lot to celebrate there as well. He's pretty much etched his name in Chinese snowboard Olympic history, becoming the first male snowboard athlete to grab a medal at the Olympic Games. You go back several Olympics back, Liu Jiayu, she grabbed the first silver medal for females at a Winter Games. So again, China slowly seeing snowboarders make it onto the podium and grow the sport here across the country. So obviously a lot of celebration. Again, just watching him smile last night, hugging the other athletes, it was a great sight to see.
Incredible day indeed, and thinking that he's just 17 years old, he's got a long career ahead of him. Many more of those victories to come. Omar, another event that has drawn attention is women's figure skating. Eyes are on the Russian team. What are the results of the short program?
Well, I guess you could say the sort of headline story of these Olympic Games so far has been the story of Kamila Valieva, obviously competing for the Russian Olympic Committee. A bit of a tough experience for this 15-year-old, obviously testing positive for a heart drug ahead of that singles event. She's already claimed a medal in the women's team event, but yesterday she took to the ice after plenty of legal proceedings were deliberated on. You had the IOC involved, Russia's anti-doping body, they were involved, and over in Europe, the Court of Arbitration for Sport, shocking the world essentially, them essentially clearing her to compete in the single women's program, free skate. So it's been quite the story developing here at the Beijing 2022 Winter Games. Yesterday she finished at the top with a score of 82.16, and at the end you could see her overcome with emotion, breaking down in tears. So again, a bittersweet, sort of confusing story as we develop here. A lot of athletes, you go on Twitter, on Instagram, voicing their opinions about this case, saying that this isn't the right thing, she should not have been competed. But again, we've spoken with some people saying, hey, she's a young girl, she's 15 years old, this drug seriously, I should say, didn't come up prior to the competition, and just came out before the event. Different opinions circulating Camila's competition at this event. So also, the IOC saying there will be no medal ceremony if she finishes in the top 3 for any athlete. Again, a bit of controversy surrounding that, so a bit of disappointment for anyone who finds a podium in this event. That's going to be taking place tomorrow. But this story probably not over at the point we're at right now. A lot more to develop, a lot more discussion to be held about what happens with her future, and of course everything surrounding Russian athletes in the past 2 Olympics. A lot of discussion going around that. But tomorrow, all eyes will be on her competition as she skates in the final.